checked. It's live in all the places.
Oh, good.
Check this time here. Right. There we go. Got that up. Yes. We're in hospital. Ah! Scott watching. Hello.
Hello.
Nix, do not climb into the plastic bag.
Oh,
I get for leaving them out the other day. Nope, not pouncing on the either.
oh,
Mute that. There we go.
no. That's not what I'm
And he
wanting.
says, hi ladies.
Hello. And how are you today? You might want to bring it up over here
Yep,
because it was being
sorry.
uncooperative.
I have a cat under the skirt. Nope, sorry, can't hide underneath. Well, Nix doesn't get to see us in long dresses that often.
Yeah.
She is so intrigued.
And Andy.
Yes, Andy is watching. She said, hi ladies.
We have nice
There we
drizzly
go.
weather here today, which is kind of
There.
nice.
And you're gonna need to change colors of water.
Oh yeah, usually do.
Always.
Always.
Get that scrap bucket.
There we go.
There. That's not
Voila.
so cold in here that we need to warm up the water
No.
because it was
What are
kind
you
of toasty yesterday.
What are you after there, Nix?
She sees the curtain moving inside the living room through two sets of windows.
Medicine. Hello. How are you doing this morning?
Should I start you off with a few mugs?
Yep.
Meow. Hello, Catherine Stark. Yes, I'm a little watching. Hello. Tools in the way.
Hey. Hey, Deb.
The tools go on the top shelf because of cat.
Catherine. Will. As they come up over here. In not the same order, too. Or at the same
Yeah.
time. That's always
And
interesting.
Wendy. Hello. I know there's a bit of variation in mic. That is not the right size for mug. Other than, I know we need more mugs.
Yeah. There's always that.
As I'll need to open up the binder. That's the word I'm looking for. And see which shapes are needed next.
In honor of the not investiture in the science and the virtual June crown down in the west, we are in costume today.
Yes.
Helps if I turn it on though.
Mind you, this antler tip pendant really loud against that piece of bronze.
Oh, you being cute?
Yes, she's being. Oh, she's helping.
She's helping.
She does not understand this need for the human to touch the spinning clay. The little paw reaches out. Oh yes, and the camera is in its up position at the moment because we're last doing something that was tall.
Yes.
And then when we're sitting at the work table over here. If anyone would like a lower view angle, just let us know. Yeah. Oh, I waved back at you. I'm a genius. There's this instinct. Dude, someone waves at you, even if it's on the other side of the camera. You wave back, even if you are not, also on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
We've also done it.
Yep.
I mean,
Or you
sometimes.
clap when the song ends.
Yes, yeah, because we were watching some live music the other day, and yeah, that was a thing. It's like, yeah, or you're clapping along with the tune just as you would do in a live concert. It's a live concert, but they can't hear you clap.
Yeah. It was woke 'em up. They were kind of like, but we can't see the audience.
That cup I just put up, it's another one of those with the S split in the bottom. If we wanted to, we could use that as a plant waterer.
Yeah, we could.
Because the annoying cup the other day became an excellent, little trickle water source for those plants.
Artichokes.
Yes, artichokes are yummy.
We're gonna have a whole.
If they ever grow big enough to produce
Yeah.
thorns, that's what I need to go to.
Yeah.
Something I need to file the ones that came in. And figure out what we need to throw next. Also go there. You do not, however. These are pictures.
On the
Ram head writings that can now get filed in that folder.
yes. So we've got a number of the Greek pieces finished.
Yes.
The other day.
What
All
else?
assembled and
Those-
everything.
I could turn the camera to show them all.
It would almost be easier to,
But that one's the little one in the corner.
but it's closer.
Yes.
You'd see more of the piece, Sarah.
Okay, I could do that while you get back onto throwing.
Yeah.
You see, that gives scale. Now the face cam will get real wobbly for a moment. Oh, nope, ran out of slack. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna peek around the corner there. Nothing in slack to come around this side. That's just gonna turn sideways. So I'm peeking around a corner. Nope, that's it. Sorry for the interesting view there. Turns out that that one's lead isn't long enough.
Yeah, wow.
Okay. Shall we do flat plate? We get another piece. About mug size, but it needs to be a small plate.
Yeah. And see, am I gonna actually, is it actually gonna become a plate?
Yes.
Where's the day?
Oh, I know. You were that one time when you were needing to be throwing large plates. And
I've
ended
just
up being
been talking
very
about,
large.
if I don't pay attention, everything comes out
Becomes
to be a
a
mug.
mug. And so it became a
Mug.
Now I'm also need to track around the floor and see if there's very silly kitten. Yeah.
Well, yes, there is a very silly kitten.
Any available black. There we go, because I need to get some handles made. We didn't have enough handles the other day.
No, so I couldn't put the handles in all the mugs because
Nope.
there weren't enough handles.
Yeah. Yes, and I need to make the toweling covers for that old chair. And
So she-
for better grip for the cat. Yes, it's very neat layout. Thank you. In the past, like, nix, nuh-uh, nope, nope, leave them be. Yes, you get too rambunctious, you go back in the box and get taken back inside. And then you startle yourself with the cord. Nope. You cannot hide under the plastic that the cups are under. Here. Go up there for right now.
Put her up on the shelf.
Yes.
How's that clever? Not for me, because she can eat it over my head.
Deb says, see you later.
Okay, see you later. Ugh.
Now I have fine little bits of cat hair all over my head. Some of her pieces of fur are actually getting a little long.
Well, she's getting older,
She's 8 months old. You play with the light. I'll hit you with the squirt bottle.
Are there dead bugs up there or something?
Possibly. There we go. All I have to do is shake the squirt bottle at her.
Uh-huh. Okay, then we have
We need
After the
one smallish plate.
one smallish plate.
Oh, I actually need to get at the black water. We have
Hello. And then what we'll be doing some of is also probably probably do all those in one day.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, because the fermentation jars and
Yes.
stuff, those too.
I have lots.
We can get some of those done today. This is going to be a plate.
Yes. Great.
Sponge.
Hello, Nix. How's it going up there?
I wouldn't put the things that hanging over the edge right now.
No, because you might use them as a stepping stone on the way down, and then there'd be, tumbling cat and wet pottery and lots of mess and no
Would
longer
not be good.
any cup.
Sarah, I don't know what you did with this one. Well, I guess it's not falling in
No,
further down, but
I'm sorry.
because it's tickling the lower arm every time I bend it.
Oh, do you want me to reset the pin?
Well, yeah, if your hands aren't too messy. Yeah, they're kind of messy. And it's beige fabric.
Yeah, beige fabric and black clay. So, yeah. Not so much.
And plate.
Boom, plate. So now, is there any water left in this? Nope. Oh, there's just enough left in that bucket to pull the handles with.
Oh, I said stop, damn you. Well, fine. Be that way.
I'll turn you off with a switch. Okay, the plate went that way. I was trying to take it from you and it would. So I was gonna put it on the shelf over here. Like that. Yes, there's a clear landing pad there, Kitty. You gonna jump? You gonna do it? Do it, do it.
The shelves all the way around enough so she never has to touch the ground.
She's great at playing floor as lava. You can do it next. Oh, was I standing too close? Boom. There we go.
That's peaceful.
Centrifugal force. Satisfying. Now, we tried to pick an hour of the day when there were fewer other activities going, but there's just stuff going all day. But with it going up on YouTube, those who don't catch it live can catch it later.
Yeah. And also, it's also continues to be up on Facebook. It'll be on Twitch because there are people who don't.
Still watch.
No.
Nix, do not dump the stuff out of the binder. Juliana got this.
No.
Leave the stuff over there alone for this cat. The other day we ended up having to take her back inside because just being a little too wound up.
And broke one of the handles I was trying to do.
Yeah.
That's
Mind
what you might say,
disassembly not wanted.
you know,
Nix! I know that that's a string that is a valid thing for you to play with, but not up against the other things. There you go. Juliana says, "Good morning, ladies."
good morning.
this. No, this could be two smaller handles. So we also have those small mugs. We're gonna be vocal now. No, sweetie, I moved the thing you were playing with. It's not over there anymore.
Silly kitty.
There, see? Oh no, it fell down between the shelf and the wall. Now she's gonna get down onto the floor to continue hunting it. Nothing quite like kittens. Which could either be said as a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, it got so warm out here yesterday. It didn't really all cool down all the way last night.
It got into the 90s out here. There's windows on. It says sunroom, and that's gonna be what? Warm.
Yes, we consider the 90s. Very special. Hello. And suddenly it's Halloween cat. Nope. Uh-uh. Nuh-uh. Do not. Those are cups. You know what? I probably need to spray them anyways. I don't care if I'll look, Nix, I'm torturing the cups. I sprayed them. Think about it. You could be next.
Screw you.
Hey, Ellis. Hello. How are you guys doing this morning? Or afternoon, depending on what time zone you're in.
Could be. Could even be evening, depending on what time.
Yeah. How are people's day going? How's that? Non-time stamp dependent. Okay, now you still have one more slice of clay. No, block of clay. Don't. Okay, apparently this piece of clay was not going to make as small a handle as I thought it was going to. Made a very medium-sized handle. Lucrezia is watching.
Hello, Lucretia. How are you doing? Now I'm doing is spring cups.
And
Then you're going to have some pieces. I'm going to be doing some fermentation cups.
Next,
Do
you
some of
leave
the-
that ram head alone.
The 1 quart variety.
I'm going to move the ram's head off onto another shelf.
Yeah.
There we go. I could move those 4 cups that need handles off to another shelf. One that she doesn't use quite so much as a runway.
Nix. Not up there. Not with the stuff that's drying. Oh.
Hands-ons. There we go. Now I can put plastic back over. I told you it needed to be moistured, and now it can be moved
Make
to
as best, vastly improved as we have achieved here.
Ah,
But herbs and elderflower and tonic creamy.
nice. It's like, we figured out a way of achieving something that was very akin to having hard ginger beer. Is we basically made a honey ginger cordial with rum,
Uh-huh.
and then we add seltzer of some kind to it. It's tasty. We both of us are ginger fiends. I'm on that project. No. I need to look up to see what you need to throw next. That's what I need to do.
So it was going to be the quart.
Yes, which we cut off. What was it? 45 ounces for?
45 or 50, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope, wrong drawer. Yeah. What's it in that drawer? There we go. Put that here. like Gorgon. Not doing this. That sounds yummy. Yeah. Especially considering the ginger we use to make the cordial is the ginger we pick out of the leftover spices after making chai concentrate. So it's got that.
Really neat.
I'm
gonna have to wash them off.
Yes.
Because it's trying to get into the
It's trying to join in the fun.
Yeah.
Squirt bottles. Also good for washing the fingers off real quick. Okay. She's settled down into her chair now. Stop being a random particle.
Yeah.
Tell you what, turn your head the other way. You turned your head and your hair got in the way. There we go. Okay. Okay. There's my tool. I'll cut off 50-ish.
Yeah.
Better too much than too little?
Yep.
That is 45. I want 50. Patrick didn't everyone. No. There. 49. Close enough.
Yes.
Good.
The reason why we're in costume today is in honor of the summit's not investiture in the West virtual June round.
Yes. Good. Oh, yes. Large mug. Oh, we also have to do the butter churn.
Yes, the butter churn. I can do that next.
That is also 1 quart.
Yeah.
Mind you, you may need slightly less for that 1 quart thing than for this 1 quart thing.
For the butter churn, I'd probably want to have pitcher.
Yes. I will start prepping that up to the screen. Checking. No, it's not good. Currently on the desktop. Ah, charming. Does not appear to be in this folder either. New tab! I hit the key with too much force with that finger.
Oh, you cut the chives, not the finger in the future.
Yeah, I know. New tab. Very much shape these things. The lip portion seems to be highly variable. New tab, that one looks dirty. Save it just. Desktop. There we go. I'm going to lose the tab that was out. What's that one? No. Not helpful. To me. There. That one looks decent. Now I find it. Program again. Oh, now I find it was already on the desktop.
I thought it was.
I just couldn't see it. And it'll be up and visible in just a moment. There we go. And you're really close to the right shape.
I was watching the pictures go by.
I see. Do you want me to try to trim that one down so you can see it bigger?
Yeah,
Or is it
why don't you do that?
okay? Now I need to find it on the desktop again. Oh, maybe it's not on the no, there it is. I'm like, wait a second, there's two screens. It could have been hiding on the other screen.
Sigh.
A little bit of photo editing on the fly. Not save a copy that, just want to do this. There we go. Here. And now I can make this bigger again. Yeah. Watch the image, move around a bit. There we go. Empty cups. No. There we go. Making a 1 quart butter churn. How much clay do you think you're gonna need for that lid? The lid looks a lot like a Kylix foot.
It does.
Because there's only so many forms out there.
Yes.
Sorry. You're focusing.
It's just this.
I have no idea what that sound is today.
We've been at it for most of the morning.
Yeah.
So.
Jackie stole it.
Hello.
So it must have a gallery on the inside with the lid
Yes,
sits on?
sir. That's why it has the neck right here.
Oh, it's the reason behind the neck shape. It's not style, it's function.
Form follows function.
Yeah.
I know. That's horrible.
It's like figuring out the reason for the shape on some of those weird Roman bowls. The ones that we suspect is being the crucibit for an alembic.
Yeah.
Or the edge of a fermentation jar.
And there we go.
Oh, that's a long handle. You occasionally need big handles, right? I'm borrowing that.
Usually not that big.
Yeah, I know. Jeff, I need this. Do you know how relaxing this is on pain meds? You know, just the hypnotic quality of spinning things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have experience with heavy pain meds, don't you?
Yeah. I don't do well with heavy pain meds, as in they don't do what they're supposed to.
Yeah, it's a whole redhead metabolism thing. Pain meds.
And they couldn't give it, after I had knee surgery, they couldn't give me anti-inflammatories.
Yeah. But they didn't do anything for the inflammation and he was sick.
So they gave me Valium.
Yeah. And it was you in charge of three children.
3 fifth grade kids.
Fifth grade, and second
No,
grade?
2 that were 5th grade, 1 was 2nd grade,
Yeah.
yes. Sarah, her brother, and her cousin.
Yep.
And yeah, everybody else, the people who were, no, because it was during Easter vacation, so you guys didn't have school.
We didn't have school, and you were on heavy pain meds. And the only adult home.
Yeah. That was.
Andrea Scott was watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad I can be helpful to somebody.
Yeah. And relaxation is an excellent thing for when you are in pain. So it says, Vera says hi. Hello,
Hi, Vera. Hope you're doing better today. We miss you.
So how much clay are you gonna need for the lid portion?
Like Kylix would.
That 15, 16-ish?
Yeah, because it's a plate with the in the middle.
Yeah, plate with the in the middle.
It's the sound coming from the next yard when you can't
What are
quite.
you doing?
I think it's the people behind us. or
Maybe it's
the
another
ones-
yard that, I mean, the neighbors on that side have already done pressure washing. Maybe it's
Yeah.
another house doing pressure washing.
Yeah.
There, 16 ounces.
Is there another?
She says, miss you as well.
Oh, good.
A random particle at this point has settled down for a nap.
Yeah.
Also known as Nick's the 8-month-old kitten.
Actually, what I'm gonna need to do is
Oh, yes. Measure the inside lip. Let's see. Move this actually. Oh, darn. You finished before I
okay
could
here. Oh, bugger you.
get it. So what she's doing is measuring the inside of that neck there.
And so can't be any wider than this.
So now she's got her tool.
So then I'll gut. Then what I can do to make it even easier is I take the second one.
So that way it's set just a little bit bigger.
No, so I'm measuring the outside, not the inside.
Is there a reason why you're not just using the other end of the same tool?
No, because it's not entirely the same.
Oh, there's a little bit of
There's an
between.
offset.
There's an offset between the two tools. Well, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it is. Ask me how I found that one out.
The hard way?
Yeah. No, it is not the same.
Bryce is watching. And no. Oh, missed off target adding
Oh.
earlier. Sorry about that.
No, squish.
And I'm pulling some black handles for cups that we were trying to handle yesterday, but discovered we didn't have enough made. As happens.
I know it was hot, so we went inside.
Yeah, at that point it was getting, what was it, 87 out here when we decided to bail?
It's good. It's hot. It's time to go inside for lunch. I was before lunch. Well, it was sunny yesterday, and this is a sun.
And the exterior did get to 86.
Yeah.
Ugh. I really need to get another thing of water. Ah, Jack Diggers is watching. No.
No.
Oh, I know what's. I was like, why is it not coming up with the text on the screen? And I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember. I remember why it's not coming up with the text on the screen. It was we were streaming to Discord the other day. There's something turned off. And I was like, I can't forget to turn that back on.
So
Guess
what'd she forget?
what?
To turn it back on.
Okay. Turn that on. There we go. There's the text on the screen. And also the overlay is on. There we go. At some point, I may, write myself like a little sign to go next to the monitor. Don't forget, if you turn this off, turn it back on. Return it to its original setting.
Details. That's not my job.
No, it's mine. Well, what we were doing the other day was doing some tech tests to see how people's setups were working in terms of getting video and audio through
And that one's just too rustic.
Discord.
Maybe into the basket.
Cool.
Into the laundry basket.
Okay, so now I will move these out of the way. did we run across any snow Bengal leopards during our search for Nyx? Actually, the breeder we got Nyx from also does snows and blues and charcoals.
Yeah, she does some really
She-
beautiful ones. If
She,
you have the money for it.
yeah, the
Pricey.
yeah.
If you get, well, so we have a pet quality Bengal.
Yes. Nyx was as inexpensive as she was because she does not have a show coat.
Yes.
She's got that.
But
dark
yeah, they
coat.
have some of the
Oh
really,
goodness.
she has some
You like snows?
gorgeous.
Check out the blues. They're
Is it
stunning.
Traipse Bengals?
Traipse, yes.
And she's really nice.
Yeah, Teresa is a
She's
lovely person.
just north of Tacoma somewhere. You had to drive into the hills
Yeah.
to the end of the road. I'm not kidding.
It was
And
literally
then
the end of the
straight up-
road.
Then straight up the driveway.
That was a very steep driveway. Okay, so for the rest of this order we need bowl. I think there's a bowl in there. Large plate. That's the last piece for this order.
But then I don't want this one.
No, you want a plate one.
Click that.
Ah. So yeah, we'll get you the information for the breeder. We're in communication with her for a bit, and it's the interesting steps that she had to go to show cats to prospective homes through car windows.
Yeah.
So here's the kitten. Should I show you the next one now? Amy Henson is now watching. Hello.
I'm gonna need some water. My water's
Yeah.
starting to hold its shape.
Yeah, tell me about it. I was trying to use the 1/4-inch top of slurry in that one. I'll be right back with water. Real water.
Some water that doesn't hold its shape. There's too much clay in it, and it just becomes very thick as cream. Maybe would be a good description. Because what's down in the bottom is this. It's just below the surface. Because I scrape the stuff off my hands. It goes down to the water.
There we go. Water.
Okay.
Put some water in the other bucket as well.
Sponge.
Did you lose your sponge?
Nah, never. It's where's that tool I had
More
just
than
30 seconds ago.
reason.
Yes. Use the
Amazingly,
sponge because I have little fingers and I don't like leaving grooves in my plates.
Yeah.
How big is this one supposed to be?
Large. So probably the 9 to 10.
Those splats of color in my
I'm
water now.
sorry.
Oh, look, they're
Yeah,
just little.
I had been noticing them. They're actually, some of them look kind of cool. Okay, I've now made 9 handles. That'll
It's
probably
8.5.
So you'll now have 9 black handles. Is that enough, or should I make a
Yes.
few more?
Yeah, make a few more.
Okay.
So if you look at all these grooves I'm leaving with my fingers, making the plate bigger.
Yeah, and you can see up. You can actually see the light reflecting off the high points there. Actually, kind of hypnotic looking on the screen.
Yeah. And the plate. I go over it with this and I smooth them out.
Actually, I can't do. Oh, this is actually still loose.
I've actually had cats walk through the plates.
Lower it. Give people a different angle. There we
Either
go.
that or CC.
Well, angle once I finish. I have sympathy for anyone that may have given motion sickness moving the camera around today. I am one of those people who will get motion sick from the camera moving around. My sympathies and apologies. was like when we first started using the Streamlabs app on the phone
Oh my
to
goodness,
stream from. And apparently it has the way it doesn't stabilize like some of the other video apps.
yeah.
And she was wearing her Z-Quills shoes, which have the springs in the heels. They have the shock
I
absorbers.
tend to.
So she has this tendency to rock a little bit because there's the sway in the heels.
It wasn't so good in my
It
video.
was like we were on the kill on a ship.
And I watched that, and it's kind of like, that's not good.
So the
just
next time,
barefoot.
yeah, barefoot. Well, it's either barefoot or you wear what I've got on my feet right now.
Crocs.
Yes. And so, right there, a nice tunic.
Crocs.
Green Crocs.
Well, we do have our black Crocs.
And at this
too,
point,
which we might want to just bring inside to get more use out of them.
yeah, take them out of the
Trailer?
trailer. Yeah, they are in the trailer. There's probably some things we might as well just bring out of the trailer for right
Because
now.
it's not going to be till next year.
Mm-hmm. Next piece. I need to get you.
Yes, yes
Sorry.
you do.
Wait, mug. Proof of that. One of those mugs needing no fairy. That needs to go over there. Okay. I need to get the picture for that one.
I could do a couple of quart fermentation jugs.
I need to turn the
because
page.
we have a few of those to
Turn the page. No, that's about right.
That way you can get the other things.
Turn the page. Turn the page. Well, some of these things, if the picture's in an email, I can't get them out here. I have to go inside, get the laptop, and wash my hands. And
Yeah.
1 quart, half gallon. What size do you want to do today?
How about the 1 quart, like what I
Yes.
said a few minutes ago?
Because we have, 5 of those to go?
Yeah.
And that's more than what there is in this bag of clay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is do a couple of those. That way it gives you some time to get other things done. Get a few of those cut.
Yeah. Let's see.
Get 2 of
And then-
those and then 2 lids, that's 4 pieces.
Yeah, that might be it for this bag.
Yeah, that's
That is 38.
oddly enough, that's why I said it.
57 close enough? Or do you want me
Close
to?
enough. Let's see how that works.
I always flinch when I smack 2 pieces of clay together because every once in a while little bits fly off. It's not nice when you get them in the eye.
It's one of the times where I'm glad I wear glasses.
Ha ha. 62 is definitely too much.
But you don't have bifocals either.
No, I do not have bifocals.
That's why I don't have contacts.
I have a relatively mild nearsightedness. I can read books or phones without lenses in. Unlike you.
Show off. I have to know where my glasses are. That's a couple years ago. I had the cat knock my glasses off the nightstand.
Major issue with this, she can't find her glasses without her glasses and she doesn't know where they are.
Because I always know where they are. That way, you know.
This is when you started putting your glasses in a glasses case
Case.
overnight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was, what, the 24 ounces for the lids on these guys?
I don't
I
remember.
think it was the bowl size now.
It was a bowl
Oh, no, it
size.
was the 24 ounces for the bigger version. These are probably that 22-ish.
Yeah, they'd be a little bit smaller.
It looks to be about the right
I'm
size.
so
Like,
nearsighted that if I'm more than 6 inches away from what I,
oh,
whatever it is, things get blurry.
So
without
blurry without glasses, that is.
My dad was so nearsighted he couldn't see beyond the end of his nose without glasses.
I used to be a little more nearsighted than I am now, but then again,
I'm farsighted.
yeah, you're only
You're
going to get
lucky.
more.
You're lucky if you're nearsighted, because as you get older, you get more farsighted. So if you start off with being
One,
extremely farsighted, it's just going to keep getting worse.
not that she's kind of annoyed with her vision.
Well, when I was a
Barbara
kid, it was,
and
when you turn
I
18,
know.
hey, I was going to get contacts. You know what happened when I turned 18? Notice I wear glasses
To this day.
to this day. My eyes have always been one step beyond technology. When technology improves, so
Your
did
eyesight gets worse.
just progresses along the same curve,
Just ahead.
just ahead. But also, as you get older, your eyes don't change as fast.
No, I still have roughly the same prescription that I had like
5 years ago.
I had 10 because the last
Well, you just have a mild.
yeah, and they're
You're
roughly the
lucky.
same. I'm lucky. Yes, I know. Yes, in
Just
fact,
got a
it-
teeny bit less nearsighted. Well,
That's
that's
nice.
good. I got told mine hadn't changed that much.
which is good.
Yeah, that much.
Yeah.
But to get my eyes to work together, one is 20/20, the other one's 20/40 now.
That's just weird.
When they had them both at 20/20, double vision.
That's-
One thing right on top of the other.
So they stack vertically? That's weird. But then again, of
That
course,
sucks.
of course you have the extreme farsightedness, the astigmatism,
An extreme
and
astigmatism. And I have bifocals.
Yeah, she has the blended ones, so they don't actually show up.
More to the point is, oh my god, that line would drive me up the freaking wall.
There's something on the lens. There's something on the lens. But your mom was the reverse.
Oh, she gotten the ones that can't
she
stand it.
hated it because she couldn't find the bifocals.
She didn't like change.
No, she didn't.
She was farsighted.
I couldn't remember which way around her vision was.
She was the one that was farsighted. Your grandpa was the one that was extremely nearsighted. And both you and your brother were nearsighted.
Yep.
But Christopher's was so mild at one point. When his glasses broke, he went like 6 months to a year without glasses, and he decided, you know what, I'm getting headaches. And I go, you want new glasses now?
I guess.
Yeah.
Or specifically with him.
I have one eye optimized for close and one as distance as well. Huh.
I want to say that prior to this, my prescription hasn't changed in about 15 years. My eye doctor was always a little surprised by that. So do you find that you actually do range finding because the two of them have slightly different focals? No.
No,
They-
you
they
want
were-
them to work together.
Of course, you also did have one eye surgically corrected. when
Yeah,
you
I had
were a kid.
the lazy eye, as it was called. I had to do all the torture exercises and the ointment in the eyes and the prisms on my glasses. This was like a 2-year process. No, the eyes do not work independently. They work together. I freaked out an eye doctor once. I go, oh, well, your eyes aren't working. I go, well, I'm tired. But we've been doing a
Well,
lot
yeah,
of driving.
because your one eye was starting to wander, so you focused and
I-
it snapped back into
And
place.
it just creeped out the optometrist.
Dave is not watching. No.
So it's good, like, to read the screen. It's always the
Yes, you can always tell the person has bifocals because you see them doing this thing. They're focused here, and the head goes meh until they find the right angle. There we go. Is it being ornery?
There we go.
Actually, I should change shots here. Not that one.
Oh, this one is.
Is it being ornery?
Yes, it is.
Nope, not doing one of those.
Well, I think it's has a little funkiness to it.
Well, it was towards the bottom.
And it's a little too thin, so I wonder if I fold it over.
Whatever did people do before glasses?
Suffer.
Suffer.
Because with my tablet, because I have that for
Yeah,
listening to audiobooks and stuff at
you
night.
just know what
You
word is
know, you can recognize the patterns. Can't really read. I know where the on and off button is. I know where the start is. I can find. I know what the Audible app looks like.
what each one of those little blurs is.
No, you are just being a bastard. Get thicker.
Make that one visible. There we go. I realized it's like, oh, we're done with the butter churn. I should switch. Oh, that's a thing.
Just being a bastard.
Donovan and the Crazy Oven. Hello. So what she's doing right now is a fermentation jar. So that
Okay.
double lips there, the water goes into that, and a bowl goes into that little groove that has water in it. So it forms a water seal.
And that's my oh,
Oh.
hit with my finger. My knuckle. There we go. And I can always smooth that out later.
Yeah.
You.
So that's what you did with some of the others is you refined that groove after it had firmed up.
Oh, I had a couple of them. They just went right in.
I know. You have the friendly ones, and then you have the unfriendly ones.
Bastard.
Okay.
Lid first.
Yes. Sit with the handle here. The lid to the fermentation. I would be doing fine metalwork at about 6 inches. I have incredibly good vision. Yeah, I can get about 8 inches out, and I can see
That's
just
it.
fine.
It's more like a foot.
And that's with her lenses.
That's with the bifocals.
I learned
But
not.
without my glasses,
You're losing
I
blind.
don't. I don't have a focal length. Everything is blurry.
It's somewhere
No matter.
beyond the horizon.
Everything's blurry. There is no not blurry distance.
Yeah.
Hasn't been for many years. Of course, I had bifocals when I was 30. That was really freaky with stairs at first.
Oh yeah, because they're down below the bifocal range.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Engraving, embroidery, miniature painting, later watch making. Cool.
Close tasks.
Yeah. I had one eye doctor say, "How do you do what you do for a living? You
How do you
have
do
really
so much
crappy vision." And it's thank you, because that's what I do for a living.
There's like sometimes when I'm doing the sculpting or the refinement of handles or the drawing, you look over and I have the thing a few inches from my face, and you do just that. You look at me and you shake your head. But that's one of the reasons why one of my tasks is like cleaning up the undersides of handles.
Because you. This
Because
is the red clay, which because my skin is so dry, all it does is I get the crumbles on my fingers,
Yes.
which is really annoying. And then it has to smooth out a lot more, dry out more before it'll smooth out. Or you could just hand it to you and you smooth it.
Because my skin is a completely different texture.
Also, your hands are softer. They don't have as
My
much
hands are
built-up
not as
muscle.
heavily calloused as yours.
Yeah. Or as heavily
Oh,
muscled.
well. That was way too much clay, wasn't it? My apologies.
It's okay. It's kind of like,
You made it the right size.
better too much than too little. Just saying.
4, 9. Okay, there's 13 handles made. Should I keep going or do you want me to stop?
You could probably stop.
Okay. Maybe I'm unable to wear contacts, so finally broke down and got a pair of 14th century reproduction glasses holders. And I'll be getting prescription lenses, so definitely have period glasses for events.
Oh, that's nice.
That'd be really pricey for you to try.
Yeah, because it's the lens or lenses.
If she doesn't get expensive frames, this last pair of lenses was what?
$500.
Yeah. Progressives with the bifocals and the transitions, which are part of your prescription.
Because I'm light sensitive.
That was one of your big concerns for my eyes when I switched over to contacts.
It's
I
good,
was like, is it going to protect your eyes from the UV?
and it's good.
Yeah,
Okay,
it has low UV filtration. You're like, good.
good. Might still
Yes,
want
well-
sunglasses though.
And we did get some sunglasses, mind you. I think I want ones that don't grip my head quite so tightly. I like the full coverage because they're more the wraparound kind. But they grip my skull and it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Little too wide.
Still.
Might cut that other lid piece smaller.
Yeah, I think you will want to do that. Because this is still.
Still too big. I think it
I'm
needs to
still
be
gonna
more
have
like 12. Because that was 16.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cut some of this off.
Apologies.
Yeah, it's gonna. It sounded like
it'll
it
go
might
in
be
the
too
recycle
much,
sack.
but hey, it'll all be good. Because if it's too much, just cut it off.
Yeah. Goopiness. And probably want to replace the bandage after we build it inside. I mean, it's supposed to be one of the waterproof ones.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'll see how well it washes the
I know,
clay
so you
off.
might want to just change the band-aid anyways.
Yeah, been off after over 24. Luckily, I can wear extended contacts. I'm actually part of a research program for the severe astigmatism soft lenses back in the early 80s. So in other words, yeah, I should be glad that my astigmatism isn't severe.
Yeah, because otherwise you wouldn't be wearing contacts.
Nope.
That says, even to this day, my astigmatism is too severe for contacts.
Well, wasn't it described that your eyes are the shapes of footballs?
Yeah, I looked at this guy. No, most people's their eyeballs are the shape of
Maria's watching. No.
baseballs. Yours are the shape of footballs. Thanks. It means I have really good peripheral vision.
Yeah, because your eyeballs stick out. And I'm just going to measure it again. Yep. Okay, cool. So now you can make fermentation jar number 2.
Get the glue off the hands.
Yeah. I gave my hands a rough clean. Let's see. How much clay is here now? That's only like 44 ounces. That's not enough to make one of these. Squish, Squish, squish. And the itchy nose with the clay all over the hands.
Yeah.
Without correction is 20,1200 in one eye and 2950 in the other.
I don't think they told me what mine was without.
No, I don't think they wanted you. I don't think they figured you wanted to know.
They never tell me what my uncorrected vision is.
If that second number is in feet.
Huh, I have decent vision with my glasses on.
You have excellent color vision.
Yeah.
No, color vision isn't. Issues with color vision isn't as common in females.
Yeah.
But I mean, you had the chance without how bad your dad's color vision was.
It's only on the male side.
Yeah.
Both him and his brother were colorblind.
So it was a good thing that in your generation there were so many girls. Most of that color blindness didn't get passed on, or at least not expressed.
Yeah. Because brother's color. 10% colorblind.
Yeah, just niggling. Yes, the second number is feet. So when a person with normal eyes sees at 1,200 feet, I can see at 20. Yeah.
That's always fine.
Yeah.
As I
Why
said,
are you
it's
trying
like,
to spot things on the horizon? What do we want to do with this last hunk of clay?
I don't know.
Also, I should check to see if we have handles for those 4 monks.
It's kind of like,
Each of those. Because if we don't have handles, that's the thing that we do. Oh, no, we have handles. Oh, there's a black handle in this bag.
it's in the wrong bag.
It's in the wrong bag. It's hanging out like.
But I still wouldn't have had enough yesterday,
No.
Sarah.
Yeah, I can still work on these more. I'm also checking these ones' consistency. Yeah, because a couple of them are way firm.
Actually,
Bottle.
it's
I'm checking ahead of time and stuff.
Christopher, it's what the blue green.
Yeah, he has basically low contrast amongst the blue-green part of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Versus his brother, who has low contrast in the red-purple part of the spectrum.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of gradient there. I also think that Christopher's worked really, really hard to compensate for that low resolution color.
Yeah, because, no, my color vision's fine. Because he's
Well, your
worked
dad-
on it.
Yeah, he's worked on it really hard. And your dad could tell the colors apart
Yeah.
by what shade of gray they were.
Yeah. The only color you could see was green. Kelly green. If it wasn't a bright
Everything-
green.
Everything else was grayscale.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, he was 90% colorblind, too.
That's a rare form, too. isn't
Yeah.
it? That one's kind of soft.
But, and he
Well,
wasn't the
Vandals is a
least
good
bit.
bag.
He always thought that was really kind of interesting.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
He had the short man attitude. Your brother doesn't have the short man attitude.
No, he does not. Oh dear, I never went back and collected. Oh no, there's the pen. Luckily, the cat has gotten to the point where she puts the pen back on the table. Okay, and Jamie, there we see your message. We'll get to you when we get off the stream there. And we have Misha. Hello. And we'll put a check mark on the order that requires 4 fermentation jars.
And those ones are 16 ounce.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, those ones are too small. In which case we have got the second one that size. I think there's another one that size. And then I can flip back through the stack again to find it. Never mind, I will cross out the check marks. Yeah, there we go. And 16 ounce, little cute ones.
It's like the prototype.
Yeah,
There might be enough for that one.
yeah.
Or for one of those.
For one of them, yes. Because I mean, that's just going to be like a large mug size, so maybe about 33-ish. And I'll set aside 12 ounces for the lid. There.
And I'm still working up to the gallon ones.
Yeah. And this is the table leader, the really big guy.
The 10 by 14 ounce.
The 8
Wow.
inches wide. That one's nice.
There we go. Yeah, that's
I've got to, get rid of the bags here. Potters are never short of plastic bags to clean kitty litter. That's all I have to say. Okay, and the piece for the hand for the lid on that one is the one furthest forward there. There's someone who needs us to resend an invoice. Okay. Because sometimes it just you lose the email or the email system eats something.
email is not perfect.
No. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
There we go. And someday I'll have to do something about that foot pedal.
Yeah. When it's juddering and it doesn't seem to be quite off, that's because the foot pedal doesn't seem to really want to go all the way off anymore.
Yeah.
Probably due to clay buildup.
Could be dust in the workings. It could be something wrong with it. I don't know.
Could be some sort of, bit to it wearing out.
Thing is, this one's probably 13.
14 years old.
Oh, yeah.
It's had its power switch replaced.
And belt replaced.
Oh yeah, and the drive belt. The power switch was a bit interesting because they didn't have quite the right part to hand at the ceramic store. So there was some make it fitness.
Yeah, and it still works to this day.
It still works to this.
Brian
to this
did
day.
a
I
good
think
job.
There was like a little wooden shim necessary or something
Yeah.
of that nature. There were shims because the new switch was smaller.
Because
The other thing
the
is it
switch is
doesn't
for a
light up.
Brent wheel.
Yeah, the switch is for a Brent wheel, and this is a
It's not.
Bailey.
Yeah, it's a Bailey. So,
It worked.
It all worked. And still works. That was a number of years ago.
5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, we replaced the belt, what, about 2 years ago? 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
And that was easy. Apparently has this big, like, rubber drive belt. Just needs a little bit wider.
This is the right size piece.
Cool. 12 ounces. Have to remember that. Oh, Kevin. Hello, Cormac. And yes, we do a test fit with the lids to make sure that everything fits up before it's too dry. But obviously, you can't do that until they've firmed up. Still too narrow. Getting some more fermentation jars made. lip of that bowl shape there has to go in between the two lips on the jar.
It's a tulip jar.
It's a tulip jar. Sigh. Now it's got to go back in slightly.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Oh, you want them to fit.
Oh yeah. But since we have rain today and it's not sunny, I shouldn't have to cover the handles.
It shouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
It gets hot. It gets cold. It gets hot.
It gets dry. It gets to the point where the air is just downright wet.
Yeah.
But the other day was like 80 degrees and 70% humidity. That was soupy.
You're not being nice. How about this one?
Find the bat that is going to work.
Bats. A lot of them
Yeah.
have cracks anymore.
I think I'll bring back over one of the ones that got, oh dear, this one's cracked. Oh no, this one's really bad.
Yeah, I could see it when you picked it up. So.
Yes, this is when a bat is no longer viable. See that split in the edge. Or the San Andreas opening up on it.
In other words, that means a really big crack.
Really big crack. It's got a serious fault. I have no idea, people who didn't grow up in California will refer to large cracks in something as the San Andreas.
Yeah. We grew up in the Bay Area, so large cracks are ooped up like the San Andreas.
Or like the dirt when it dried out in summer. There's a
They're headed a pile
that
there.
poured, yeah, I've stowed it away already. I added it to the scrap bag.
Yeah.
At some point I think I'll have to add a little bit of water. Oh, we put enough dry stuff in there that it sucked up all the moisture from the wet stuff, so I think it's a little firm
Okay.
now.
No, it's
Trying to
evening
s-
out.
Yes, it's evening out. I'm going as like, okay, at some point I'm going to have to basically wedge it. I'm kind of wondering if to try to even out the consistency, I might dump it out on the board and actually try to basically foot wedge it.
Yeah. But Terry Erickson.
I know. And yeah, she's leaving the thick lip there so it can be split. For the capacity on this one's supposed to be 16 ounces.
Yeah.
And yes, she is not watching what she's doing. You can watch her just, looking up and around.
And because that way your fingers can, you're not being distracted by what you see. It's how it feels. Oh, don't. Fingernail cut.
Oh, is that what happened there? One reason why potters don't have pretty fingernails?
Nothing more useless on a putter than fingernails.
Well, occasionally you use them as tools. But
It's
then
just
they,
my thumbnail.
it's
to
your
work with a
thumbnails
hand.
specifically.
Yeah, for handles on cups.
And all the other fingers, you just want 0 nails sticking out past
Well,
the other finger.
they're the ones that grow the fastest too. So.
You also have a tendency of grinding them off. But your fingernails also grow faster now than they did like 10 to 15 years ago. Oh, cool. Well, that one looks like it went together fairly readily.
It's also practice.
Yeah. So now at this point, that's your third one today and your fourth. Third one today, so that would make number 7, 8. Yes. Because there's 4 that you made previously. This is the prototype, and then Andy's.
Yeah.
Which should be dry enough to go into this next kiln load.
Yeah.
Which it'll take up a good portion of the kiln. Probably about a quarter of the volume.
And that's why I have no fingernails.
You're using it to scrape the back clean.
I was using it to clean up the edge. There.
Good. So now you just yes. I don't want to take it away from you. You need to measure it still.
Yes.
Yes. Andy sends a heart. It's particularly with their sizes, we wanted to make sure that they were all the way dry before we risk putting them in the kiln.
Well, don't want them to go boom.
No, boom. Bad. Boom is very bad. I haven't had anything go boom recently. I like to keep it that way.
Really?
Well, that's a unfriendly bad.
Do I need to just turn them over? That was it.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah,
one
when
way
you're
back.
watching you press on that one's domed.
Yeah, that's why I had to turn it over.
So sometimes they stick up like that because there's a ring of clay left from the previous piece. Other times it's because it's developed curvature.
They do. Well, they're masonite.
What precisely is masonite?
It's compressed
Wood pulp?
wood pulp.
So
It's kind of compressed paper, basically. Notice how it peels
it
apart?
peels off, yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of like it's extra dense single ply cardboard. Because it's even brown.
Yeah. I used to know more what it was. I don't remember anymore.
It's not
Yes,
an
I d-
important detail.
I heard and it was, oh, that was interesting. So it's
There were other things to
paper byproduct, basically.
Interesting.
I know, kind of weird, really, but it works really well for bats.
Yeah. Because it's,
It wasn't good for furniture, which it was popular for a while.
I can imagine not. I mean, you get it.
Or shelves, or
Oh, heck no. They collapse. I don't
introduce
know.
any moisture to them.
And it just goes,
Blah. Yes, that's about what it did. Was go blah.
oh, sometimes when directions are, purely auditory.
Oh, how about the pressboard bookshelf we had at one point when you
I
were growing up?
remember the pressboard bookshelf. It was fine until you
I
put
was-
books on it.
Yeah, I was really offended. Well, if it can't hold books, why is it called a bookshelf?
Even after installing screws to hold the sides in it, each
And the back.
shelf, and to hold the back on, it still bowed out. But rather than bowing all as one big curve, it just several small ones, like it was pretending it was a snowman.
Did put art books on it.
Art books are bad. It's all that high quality paper, which has, like the lacquer coating and the extra heavy inks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the kind of book that you can class as a blunt instrument. Particularly, big
When
ones.
we moved out of Dublin, it was warning heavy reading.
Yeah, I kind of
The
did
book
make
boxes.
specialized stickers for it. On that one mover, he piled all those book boxes up on the trolley all at the same time, and then he tried to tip it back, and he was not a big person. It was funny. It was a very cartoon moment. He tipped it back, and
was funny.
Wing.
And then when they got to the big oversized crates of carded fleece, right? So this is
So
big.
they braced for us, like, okay, this is gonna be heavy.
And nearly hit the ceiling.
Nearly threw his Of course, at that point, I think it was also like 10 at night.
No, it was still
Oh,
middle of the
that was
day.
one of the early ones?
Yeah, they started with the garage and it was in the family room.
Ah, yes. Okay. Throw that. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, stick my bandit right into the goop.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the last piece out of this batch.
Yeah.
So we'll be signing off, and I know there's a lot of other activities still happening today, both for summits, not investiture, which is also up on their Discord server,
Okay.
which you can do voice, you can do chat. I think there's some like dice rolling, fighting going on again.
And they
And
have
there's
some
also
ANS.
Western June Crown being done
Virtual
online,
June Crown.
which in about 40 minutes I think court's supposed to happen.
Yes, on
So
YouTube.
we should get yes, and that'll be over on YouTube. So we should get all cleaned up so we can sit and watch.
Sit and have a
we go
snack and
Yes, watch court.
yes.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Bye bye.